Hello and welcome back to Tommy's Top Shelf Comics. I'm Tommy, joined by Murphy.
Hello.
We're back with this week's top 5 comics for the week of November 27th, 2024.
Crazy.
Right?
Crazy.
The year's almost gone. We have a tech upgrade. Murphy got a new camera, a new laptop. We're looking good. We're sounding good. It's exciting.
Now I gotta fix up my background,
Recording's gonna be so much easier and so much smoother.
No more triple takes because I froze out.
And having to edit them all together. Yeah,
not having to edit anything together. It's crazy times out here.
It's Christmas has come early. But we're here to start with our top 5. So our number 5 is Venom War. Number 5.
So who is the last Venom standing? There's just one battle remaining in the war for control of the Venom symbiote, and the victory leaves both host and symbiote forever changed. The time is nigh to end the war, decimate all the forces arrayed against them, and set the stage for an all-new Venom, the likes of which no one has ever seen. Heard that before, but...
Where have I heard this before?
No, I haven't really kept up with all of this. Just mostly the main run of it, the event. But it seems pretty interesting, and it's just crazy to think where they've taken Venom over the years.
Mm-hmm.
Like it started with Donny Cates, and then it's just gotten so much bigger from there.
Yeah.
So it's cool to see what they keep doing. It does mean we're going to keep on having symbiote.
There's always some Venom book. There's at least one Venom book at all times.
Yeah. The Venom main line was pretty crazy getting to this point. So,
like just that phrase that there's a Venom main line.
Right?
Think about that for a second.
Ain't that the truth? But yeah, it seems like a cool story. I've enjoyed the main event book, and Al Ewing's great, so
yeah. But moving on to our number 4 this week, we have a new DC number 1, Black Canary, Best of the Best. The match of the millennium, it's Black Canary versus Lady Shiva to determine who is the single greatest hand-to-hand fighter in the universe. Who will walk away with the title? Find out as writer Tom King and Ryan Sook go 6 rounds to see if our hero has what it takes to be the best of the best.
Tom King. Hopefully he doesn't kill anybody off. But this is cool. I'm wondering how long this series is supposed to go. Because as of right now, there's 4 books, in the solicitations. But it feels kind of like a mini series.
I could see this being like 6 to 10. 6 to
10. Yeah, I agree. But
it'll come out as a trade, and
yeah, I just don't know why you would fight with your hands if you have a sonic scream.
Because you're boxing. You're doing MMA.
That's fair. You still scream.
It's true. Is that I feel like that might be against the rules. But also it's Lady Shiva, so
yeah, nothing should be against the rules against Lady Shiva.
That's fair. That's also fair. But moving on to our number 3 this week, we have Hornsby and Halo, number 1. An image
number 1. It's good versus evil from the minds of Peter J. Tomasi and Peter Snejberg. Keeping the cosmic peace isn't easy, but the opposing leaders of heaven and hell broker a deal that trades Zachary Halo, an angel child, to a demon family, and Rose Hornsby, a demon child, to an angel family, and hope this truce will halt the winds of war. It's nature versus nurture as the turbulence of adolescence comes crashing down on 2 teenagers who have no idea just who and what they truly are yet. We were just singing Tomasi's praises last week.
It's true. It's true.
Then I guess this goes into that Ghost Machine imprint too. Which I think the other book from last week was too.
It was. Yep.
Yeah. So I guess he must be part of that group pretty heavy. But I mean, it seems like an interesting coming of age tale.
Yeah, for sure.
See what an angel raised in hell is like, and a demon raised in heaven, I guess.
Kind of sounds like our number one this week.
Ain't that the
bit.
truth?
Moving on to our number 2, we got Justice League Unlimited, number 1. The Watchtower rises. The Justice League is back and bigger than ever in the wake of absolute power and the DC All-In special. Darkseid's death has triggered a massive power vacuum in the DCU, and Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman must unite like never before and expand the Justice League to encompass every hero championing the forces of good in the face of incredible evil, as our heroes work to uncover the mystery of the Dark Lord successor. Ray Palmer's Atom Project triggers a race between hero and villain to control the fate of metahuman abilities on planet Earth, which threatens to destroy everything the League has built. Worlds will live, worlds will die, and a surprise is waiting in store on the last page. Do not miss the dawn of the new era of justice. It all begins here.
The Justice League is back. I think the surprise. Do you think the surprise has to do with Hush 2? Because that's what they've been doing.
I mean, I would assume so.
Yeah.
That's kind of what it's all gonna feed into, right? That has to be one of the, like, this will have a story arc or two, and then that'll get kicked off pretty soon.
That's what I think. But I mean, the creative team's great. I love Dan Mora's art. Mark Waid is great. You know, it's cool to see the Justice League back. They got a little bit of time off. Mm-hmm. Let the Titans take the reins, but look at that cover too. Is the Atom riding on a batarang?
No, I think that's Batman's cape. Oh, wait, yes. Yep.
Yeah, he is. Yep. Right there in the middle.
I see it.
I feel like you'd get dizzy doing that.
Maybe it's just flying straight.
Yeah, I mean, look, even in the variants, there's a Hush 2 Jim Lee variant.
Of course there is. Of course there is. Of course, so, yeah. I think the preview is going to be about Hush.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I like when the solicitation tells you that there's something coming on the last page. I feel like it never lives up.
Yeah, I mean, it'll set up the first story arc, right?
You assume. We see some big bad or something like that.
Yeah, it's like, all right, now the Justice League's all together. Now what? Oh, here's this thing. Now here's the first thing we got to go do together.
Now, I don't know if you know, how did the Titans disband during? No. I guess they just
they're also Justice League. They're also Titans and also Justice League.
Yeah, but the whole thing has been that the Justice League had, kind of stepped back and let the Titans be in charge of saving the world.
Right, because there was no Justice League.
I guess now it'll just go back to
Justice.
Quo.
Yeah. It's back to basics. Yeah. Yeah. But we have our number 1. Absolute Wonder Woman number 2.
Thompson and Sherman's red-hot reimagining of Wonder Woman unleashes monster mayhem. Gateway City has never seen anything like the Harbinger Prime, the enormous, ravenous monster that has just risen from the depths of the ocean to darken its shores. But the Harbinger has never seen anything like the unstoppable Diana, princess of the underworld. Absolute, they're gonna hit the top 5 every week.
They're so good. I'm enjoying them a ton. I read Absolute 2. Loving it. Or Absolute Batman 2.
So I still haven't read Absolute Batman number 2 yet. Okay. I have to go pick that up since I was out of town. But so I'll definitely be getting that probably tomorrow. But either way, I mean, it's so cool what they've done with these books, and this one specifically, I'm excited about. Like, Batman is obviously my favorite so far, but I think this is definitely number 2 out of the 3.
I'd agree with that.
I mean, it's just such a different take on Wonder Woman.
Yeah, yeah.
And then look at that sword. That thing's
It's.
bad.
I'm not gonna lie. At least 20% of it's the sword.
it's,
It's pretty cool.
I mean, not the undead Pegasus too.
Well, that's like not. It's not 20%. It's like 5.
Yeah, the sword is sick.
Yeah.
Like the whole armor set is so cool.
Yeah, I'm really interested to see where these go, and knowing that it's going to be like a couple years at least of these going on, so we're going to get a couple story arcs.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, I'm wondering if they'll keep up the momentum they have. Because I mean, if you look at the stuff getting
It'll
released,
probably be like these 3 that go the entire time, and then there'll be
Yeah,
2 or 3 that like cycle in and out.
yeah,
They'll go a couple issues, and
I'm just also talking about the demand for it. Because like if you look at it now,
sure,
every week this week you're getting the Absolute Wonder Woman Noir #1 and the second printing of #1 with like 4 different variants, and we've got the Absolute Batman #1 third printing and #2 second printing
yes,
with variants. Like
yeah,
that.
yeah. Oh well, sure. The printings are a whole different thing. I'm talking
But
about just new books themselves.
oh yeah, yeah. But I'm just wondering how long it's going to be so popular. Hopefully forever. Because I mean I like it a lot. I know Scott Snyder had said Batman's going to be going as long as people want it to. So cool.
True.
I'm down.
Not a crazy week. Next week is going to be nuts. There's some big books we got to talk about for next week.
Oh yeah. You look so far ahead.
I literally just clicked it and saw a couple covers and was like, "Oh snap! Next week's going to be exciting."
Oh yeah.
So until next
week.
week.
It's getting towards that time of year where things are going to slow down.
Yeah, maybe not till after next week.
Yeah. But we're going to start getting all the Christmas books.
We're already getting one this week, aren't we?
Well, yeah, this week we have Batman Santa Claus Silent Night Returns.
#1.
#1. I do love Santa's just in everything. Like when he was in
why not?
the King in Black event too.
Yeah.
As like an undead Santa.
Yeah,
like a Venom Santa. Whatever.
Why not? Cool. Well, until next week, when this week's comics are last week's comics and next week's comics are this week's comics, we'll catch you guys later.
See ya.